Hello, Art's Alive, the ongoing conversation about art and artists with me, Trafford Parsons. This week, I want to talk about what we're doing in 2025 and what we can do and throw forward to what might be happening in the future. Stuff I suppose we all know, but we just have to talk about. So let's start with an idea that I've been going on about in all these episodes, which is that art is not passive. Art is bold. Art is satirical. Art is thought-provoking. So that I'm seeing more art around that makes me think. And obviously with the state of the world and the rise of fascism, we're going to have to find ways to, well, break the cabal of rich ignorance that says that art is about how much you can buy or sell art for, whereas actually it's a communication thing, that we are communicating, and that art is a rebellion against authority. It's an alternative view. It's something, a place, a space where we can say things without being interfered with. And it's interesting that they go for comedians and that there's a lot more censorship. So these right-wing people or authoritarian people are saying, or fascists, whatever you want to call it, are saying, oh, we're doing this because of freedom of speech, but they don't want to be criticised. And I'm sure that there are both right-wing and left-wing fascists and authoritarian people. So our comments as artists are important. Our way of communicating with others is important. I really want you to encourage you. So it's obvious that there's going to be more silk screen printing and there's going to be more street art, and the quality of prints, handmade prints, and the quality of street art is going up. So where 20 or 30 years ago it was good enough just to go around the world and sign your name, you're now finding people going around the world doing interesting pieces and being able to provoke thought and action with art and with street art. So that's really great. So that's a prediction. They're not really predictions, these. They're just observations and saying, this is what we're doing and this is what I believe it will go. So the elephant in the room is AI and artificial intelligence. I don't think it will take over. I think the human spirit will always survive. Yes, we need more literacy in digital media. We need to know when we're being fobbed off, when some program is making us see somebody saying something and they never actually said it. We're responsible. It's left the gallery. It should have left the domain of just the rich. We buy art. We support artists. We decide what happens with art with the power of our own pounds, the power of what we want to watch on Instagram or on YouTube or any other thing. And there is a responsibility to be digitally literate, to know when something is good or not so good, to not use art just as decoration, but use it as a means of rebellion, as a means of saying something. So I'm going to continue saying things and continue developing art and artists and encouraging everybody, because for me, art is the future and art should be bold, and we will weather this storm. And we will be able to talk about what's right. We will use satire, we will use pictures, we will use photography, we will use whatever means necessary to resist the storm of authoritarianism that is coming through the world at the moment. And maybe artists have always had that as their role. I think they have. I don't think this is a new thing or a surprise that I would say these things. As I said, let's look at the future and let's think about what future we want to make, and let's speak about things we probably already know about but need to speak about. Let's keep speaking about it. I'll be here next week, and have a good week, make lots of art, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.